You never know who's going to drop in on the Kim Mitchell Show.
Hello.
I am joined by a very, very talented man sitting beside me here. I have utmost respect for this musician, always have. I always thought he was just an incredible guitar player. Ian Crichton, guitar player of SAGA. Hi, man.
Hi, Kim.
Thanks for hanging out here on the program on Friday afternoon.
Oh, my pleasure. Thank
You look well. I wanted to ask you a couple things. I want to get to SAGA in just a second because there's all kinds of stuff floating around here on the internet. But you and I were talking during this set of music about Toronto a long time ago and your first band and how cool the Toronto scene was back then.
Oh, it was amazing. I mean, back then it was so healthy. We could play for a week in a club here, a week in a club there. Nowadays, bands basically can't do that. They have to get a one-nighter. If they're not well-known, bring their own audience. You know, so it was really healthy for the music scene back then when we were doing this. I used to come see you a lot, Max Webster.
You were in a band, your first band was called
Kickback.
Kickback, and I used to see you play at a place called Larry's Hideaway.
That's right.
Yeah.
My friend Craig Baxter.
And a crazy singer.
A crazy singer. He used to get in trouble all the time.
I bet with girls, right?
With girls.
With girls' boyfriends, probably.
No.
No, I didn't mean that. I meant he probably got their girlfriends all the time.
Well, that's what I meant.
Oh, okay. But it was a healthy scene back then. Toronto was such a cool thing, all those cool bars. And like you say, we'd play like Monday to Friday, and
you get to play and play and play, and, you know, 4 hours a night of winding out. Boy, we came out with some really good chops out of all that.
Yeah, well, you certainly did. I'm barely hanging on myself.
Yeah.
So
you play a fine guitar, Mr. Mitchell.
I've been fooling you for years, then, Mr. Crichton. Listen, okay, get us up to speed on SAGA. Is the band on ice or something? You emailed me the other day, and I read your email on the air.
Oh, did it?
I did. I said, hey, Kim, I'm back here maybe for a while. And I kind of went, I'm trying to read between the lines here. What's going on?
Well, we're going to do a new album starting in about a month. And it should be out. We're shooting for it to be out in September because we're doing a 40-date European tour in Europe starting then. I'm trying to put together a few weeks in Canada, possibly in June. And we're playing Puerto Rico, and there's talk about some other countries that we haven't actually hit after all these years. So we're planning to be quite busy this year, and a little shake-up, maybe.
Yeah, well, okay, that's not what I wanted to hear, Ian, because that's not what I heard floating around. I heard Sadler was taking a break. What's that about?
Well, Mike's thinking about taking a break at the end of this year. He's thinking about having a baby. He's gonna have a baby. It's just not gonna happen. Well, you never know.
I mean, a girl's gonna have a baby.
Actually, you know what, Kim? I don't know. You don't know these singers. You know, anything's possible.
So he's going to take a break, is what you're saying. After when?
That's right. After this year, the end of this year.
And what will you do? What will the rest of the band do?
Well, we're talking about a few things. One is bringing in some well-known people to the band and shaking it right up, even calling it a different name, doing an album on that genre.
Mm-hmm.
We could, if we're going to do another SAGA album after this, we could get a killer new singer and just do that.
Right.
Many bands have done a Van Halen, Foreigner, blah, blah, blah. So there's that option. There's 2 or 3 options as far as SAGA's concerned that we will implement next year.
Okay, well, I wanted to say, and I have said this every time we play SAGA music, that I saw you guys perform last year in London, Ontario, and you blew my lights out, man. I was just like live. It was like listening to what we hear on the radio here at Q107, only turned up really loud. I don't know how you guys pull it off live so well.
Oh, thanks, yeah. Well, we had Cam Butler doing sound. He's at Metalworks, and Cam had just been with us for, I think that was his 3rd or 4th show. And he really nailed it that day.
Yeah.
Cam's quite good, so.
So, I thought I was going to get some more dirt here, Ian. Like, I thought, like, Sadler's, gone off to, become a Buddhist or something. I don't know what.
Well,
he's just going to take a break and have a baby.
Yeah,
oh,
well, Mike's on number 5 marriage. And,
whoa! Number 5 marriage?
Well, lead singers. I mean, stuff happens. I mean,
how many are you on?
1.
Good man.
I'm on 1.
And you're still married?
I'm still married.
I saw your beautiful wife, Joy.
Joy's been
sitting out there.
That's right. Yeah.
I remember Joy from the Gasworks days and stuff like that.
Well, I tell you, if she can put up with a guitar player for 30 years going on the road with all that stuff going on, Joy needs a medal.
Yeah, nobody gets out of here unscathed. So you're going to play for us. I'm so happy you're here, man. Ian Crichton of SAGA. Are you going to do the 520 traffic jam? We're going to jam up something. What are we going to do? A little dirty laundry? Is that what we're going to do?
Kim's going to surprise.
Oh, Eminence Front? We doing Eminence Front? What are we doing? Eminence Front? Okay, cool. Eminence Front, dude. Let's have it.
Like the guy said.
Like the guy said.
Kim Mitchell's Friday Afternoon Traffic Jam is in association with Long & McQuaid Musical Instruments.
Oh, my goodness. Whoa, you just blew the place up, man. Ian Crichton from SAGA. Wow. Wow.
Let's jam.
There's just blood everywhere all over this room right now. Man, oh, thank you so much for dropping around.
That's
here.
excellent, Kim. Thanks, bud.
Awesome, buddy. Thanks.
Excellent.
The door's open anytime you want to come and hang.
Great. I'll
Okay.
show up all the time with my banjo.
Okay, good stuff.
The Ken Mitchell Show, weekdays 2 to 7, classic rock, Q107.